Hey guys, it's me, Rebecca, the Bexa Boss Lady. I am here with you today to do a shoe haul, a live shoe haul. And let me just pull up the chat here so I can see your comments as we do this. Hi Colleen. I went sourcing this week in between the multitude of migraines I've been having. And I got some really good shoes that I wanted to show you and talk to you about what I paid, what I plan to list them for, and all of that kind of stuff. Actually, hey, Erin, honey, can you go on my desk and get that sheet of paper that has all the shoe details on it? I forgot to grab it before I came in here. All right, so, oh, hi, Kelly. Well, welcome. All right, I'm going to try to not have this mug, my Ray Dunn. Isn't this a cute Ray Dunn mug? It has a ladybug on it. Here, I can't reach you. My lovely assistant, folks. Okay. So what I did last night, I couldn't sleep. I've been having awful insomnia. So I listed 14 pairs of shoes. I cleaned them up. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to go through this list and how I figure out the prices for my shoes, what I pay for them total, what I expect to get for them, and my pricing strategy. So I'm just going to go through these. There's not a lot of shoes. There's only about 14 pairs of shoes. But I'm just going to go through them one by one. So you can get an idea of what I buy and what I decide to keep, or what I shop for, and then what I ultimately end up buying. So I'm just going to go through these one at a time. I already have them bagged up. I thought about this after I had them all ready to go to be stored. So this is, of course, Dansko's. You guys, if you watched any of my shoe videos or haul videos, you know that I absolutely love buying Dansko shoes. So these are Dansko Mary Janes. They're in really good condition. If you don't know the Dansko twist test, you really want to make sure that your Danskos are not cracking or falling apart in the heel. So you basically just want to twist them, give them a bend each way. Oh my God, I would die if I was demoing this and like the whole heel split apart. Although that would be a good example of what would happen. Maybe I should do that. I should get a pair that's like cracking just so I can show you. But anyway, so this is how you're going to do that. And for instance, I paid, where are these? I paid $16.99 for these minus 25%. So they were $12.74. I'm planning on listing them for $60, and I'm hoping to sell them between $45 and $50. So my pricing strategy on Poshmark is to list them for about 25 to 30% higher than I'd like to get on the actual item. And that way it has a little bit of room to negotiate when people send you offers, or it's closet clear out, or it's, you know, you want to send your deals to your likers. If you do it, pull my stool up. If you do it that way, then especially on Poshmark, you have room to take offers and do all of their pricing games that they play over on Poshmark. Now on eBay, I tend them to list a little bit lower simply because it's not quite the same atmosphere on eBay. And I have found that a lot of people do not normally cross shop. The people who are cross shopping are you and I, who are selling stuff, looking, you know, checking Tradesy, checking Mercari, checking all the other sites. The typical shopper is not bouncing back and forth to kind of figure out what they are doing. So the thing about Danskos, I've had Danskos that have not sold, and I've had Danskos that sell really well. It seems that like the professional Dansko clogs, if they're in really good shape, they sell. If you have ones that are kind of beat up or an older style or just like a regular shoe style, they don't sell as well as the clogs because so many nursing and medical professionals wear these. And they're about $140 to $160 retail. They're always looking for a deal on these. So if you look through my list, and I'll just kind of go through this sheet here. So that's like an example of how I do it, how I do my pricing for shoes. So you can see, this way I don't have to go through each and every price of the shoes or everything. But if you look here, I bought 14 pairs of shoes, which you can see I have them listed out here. And my total price that I paid minus the 25%, so my actual cost of the shoes was $120.12. I plan on listing them on Poshmark for a total of $835. So that's not what I'm ultimately going to end up making on them. That's just what my total price is. Minus usually a 25% discount is what 30%. So I just averaged 25% for the purpose of this demonstration. So that gets you down to $626.25. Then if you subtract the 20% Poshmark fees, you get about $500, which ultimately will end up with a $381 profit on just these 14 pairs of shoes. So that averages out to be about $27.21 profit per shoe, which I'm trying to stay between $20 and $25 per profit per item, especially on shoes as I move forward with my business. And so this model kind of works for me. Obviously, if I sell for less, I still have room. I have like a $7 leeway to stay within that $20 to $25 range, or $2, I guess, that to stay within that range to make the amount of profit that I would like to make on the shoes. So for Poshmark, you definitely want to price a little bit higher than normal. The thing that I will caution you about is there are shoes on here that I don't list for like super high. The 9 West shoes, I thought they were really cute. I didn't pay too much for them, and I thought they would just add a nice look to my closet. Thought they would be something someone might like, but I did not price those as high as I did the other ones because they do have some flaws, which I didn't realize until I got home. So the second pair here we'll go through. If anybody has any questions about that, feel free to shoot them in the chat, and I'll get to them at the end of the video. So I love buying J. Crew shoes, especially if they're in good condition, and especially if they are the made in Italy, not factory J. Crew. The one thing that was interesting the other day is I had someone scold me on Instagram for not taking the red wax pen out of the sole of the shoes. I've never had an issue with that. I've sold over 1,000 pairs of shoes, and I've never had an issue with anyone saying there's a red mark in the heel. So she said, well, what could happen? Don't you want your shoes to be perfect? Just take your nail polish remover and swipe them. It takes 1 second when you're listing them. So I had these leopard print J. Crew shoes, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm being too sensitive. I don't want just to be like a know-it-all. Let me go ahead and try it. So I did 1 pair of shoes and I got them out, except it left this like red blotch in there. And then I went to these and I started to do it, and I realized that it was eating away at the inside of the lining. So I'm kind of upset that I did that, and I just didn't go with my gut on how I always do it. If I would have gone a little bit further, it would have basically ruined the insole of the shoe. And in my mind, I would rather have a red wax blemish than a damaged shoe. So I loved these J. Crew shoes. These are a size 9.5. And obviously they are the ones that say made in Italy here. You can tell J. Crew factory shoes because they will not say made in Italy, and they will have 2 circular dots underneath the J. Crew name, and that is how you know it is a factory. Now, what I've noticed is some of the new outlet tags have said Banana Republic Factory or Gap Factory or whatever that is. So they're starting to actually put it on there. Just like Anthropologie, the newer styles, they are now saying things like, was it Tracy Reese for Anthropologie, and they're in the tags, making it a lot easier to identify the Anthropologie brands right from the tags. So these were pretty cute. They're in really good shape. They're a nice heel height. They're a good size, 9.5. The only flaw with these is they've got just a little bit of rippling here, but if you put your foot in them, the rippling does smooth out. So I wasn't too worried about those. Somebody asked me where I get my bags. They are all in my reseller toolkit on my website, or I post a affiliate link to them in the description of all of my videos. Now, some people use bread bags from Walmart. They're very cheap. But personally, I like the ones that seal at the top and that I don't have to worry about getting damaged if I'm shipping them in a bag or a box, that if it's raining, they're going to get all wet. I really loved these shoes. These are Dolce Vita, and these are from Nordstrom. These have a really cool feature. They're like cutout Oxfords. They're a cream color. Oh, you know what is so funny about this right now? Look what's happening. The shoe's falling apart. Literally what I just said, I wish would have happened. But I have shoe glue, so I can easily fix these and get them popped back on. But I think that's so ironic that I literally just pulled out this shoe and I noticed that the heel. See, that's what happens when you list at like 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't realize what's happening. But these are cool because they have a around the side, it's like a zipper, so that you can see the metal like zipper around the edge here. But they're like a cutout Oxford. They're really a cute style. And they are sold out on the Nordstrom website. And I just need to now leave these out so I can glue them. Shoe glue. All right. Oh, these are a size 8. So these are a size 8. I really try to buy shoe sizes between 6.5 and 9.5. The bigger ones and the smaller ones do sell, but sometimes they take a little bit longer. All right, next, I haven't really had much luck selling Seychelles. These are like just ballet flats, and I didn't pay that much for them. I think I paid $6 for them, so not a ton of money, but they're just basic ballet flats. They're in a good size. Size 8.5. They're really great condition. They're two-tone leather with a patent leather cap toe. And so I think they'll sell pretty quickly because a lot of people like flats. The shoe glue that I'll use, I got to find it somewhere. I'm going to have to find it. If you want, you can make sure you follow me on Instagram and I'll post the shoe glue later. It's in my... It's like a mend something. Oh, actually, let me see. Hold on. So I'm going to try this. This is a tear mender, and you can get this on Amazon. And it pretty much does everything from home, sport stuff, leather, apparel, auto and truck. And fabric and leather. This is what it's called here. So that's what I'll use. Okay, these are the 9 West shoes that I was talking about that are a little bit jacked up on the inside. The inside is just peeling on them. It doesn't really affect the outside of the shoe, but I'm not going to be able to get as much for the shoes because they are peeling. So you can see on the inside, I didn't notice this. You can see the peeling on the inside. So, and I think there's a glue that I used to use for rhinestones called E30 E3000 or E5000, and that's like super duper glue, and that will make sure that those stay on. But I don't know, there was something that just drew me to these shoes. They're very summery, the straw with the patent leather, bow on the top, the knot. I don't know, I just really liked them. So I think you might be able to just put some stuff on there to seal them up. I might have to investigate that. But they're just really cute. And the outside of them are in like perfect condition. So I know I won't get as much for those as I would like if they were in great condition. Okay, these are probably my favorite shoes that I've thrifted. And yesterday or 2 days ago. And I'm really sad they're not my size. But these are like brand new J. Crew, made in Italy shoes. So these I will price high. The original price of these shoes was like $278. So these will probably get priced a little over $100. And I think they've maybe been worn one time or only inside because the bottoms are in really great shape. They even have protectors on them. So somebody already put protectors on them. So they're in really great shape. They're beautiful. And these are a size 6. I'm so bummed they don't fit me. So those are the kind of J. Crew shoes that I like to buy, where they're more of the J. Crew retail store, J. Crew collection shoes than they are like kind of the cheapy, what sells really well are the J. Crew espadrilles. I don't know why, but I have purchased several pairs of those for like $8 or $9 and sold them all for $50 or more. This is another brand that I pick up, especially staples. So these are really great office shoes, business shoes, party shoes, and they're comfortable. These Vince Camuto shoes. And these are black patent leather. I think they're called Zella is the name of these. Zella. Yeah, these are Zella. And actually, I found a pair in my size. So I get to keep a pair and sell a pair. But these are super comfortable, and they have a little bit of a platform, so it takes the pressure off, and the heel is not too high. The only thing flawed about these are there is one like scuff mark in the back of the heel here, and these are a size 8B. But these kind of traditional like Cole Haan shoes, Vince Camuto, I'm trying to think, like Coach, the ones that are really good, comfortable patent leather or leather heels, people like these, and they tend to pay a little bit more for them because they are expensive if you buy them retail. Okay, so similar to that are these Kate Spade heels. These are flawed, but they're a really good style, so I'm hoping someone will. I sell flawed shoes all the time. People will buy flawed shoes. They don't buy them for the price that you would pay if they weren't flawed, but these Kate Spade shoes are probably like $200 or so or more, probably $250. And they're Kate Spade New York, so they're not factory, but I cleaned them up really well, except for the fact that there's this, I can't get this out of the patent leather here, this like black mark. I don't know what it is. I thought I would be able to get it out and I couldn't. So I'm just going to list them as is with the blemish and hope that I can get, $30 or $40 for them. So these are the J. Crew or Kate Spades. Nude pumps. Everybody needs a nude pump in their life. All right. Next are, speaking of Cole Haan, the Cole Haan 0 Grands and the Cole Haan with the Nike Air insole they're the ones that sell well for a good amount of money. Now, if you sell on eBay, they might give you a hard time about putting Cole Haan and Nike in the listing title. So you just put Cole Haan Air. That's what most people list it as. These are the Grand OS. The Cole Haans, they're 8.5. They're like new. They've actually had a new sole put on or footbed put on that's non-grip, non-slip. So, and you can see they've maybe been worn like once or twice. I mean, it doesn't even look like they've been worn outside, but these are classic style. These retail for about $218, depending on where you are. So again, these are a pair that I can get a good return on. And I also paid more for these. So I also paid $16.99 for these with 25% off, and that was $12.74. So I don't mind paying up for shoes if I know, like I said, I'm going to be able to make that $25 or more per shoe. Per shoe. These are another pair that I really wish that I found in my size. I love the brand Theory. I think they make beautiful, well-made clothing. And these are Theory purple suede, like peep toe heels. And what I love about the back is the stitching. See that stitching that goes down the back like that? It like lengthens your legs. So it's really a great style. And the stitching is so pretty on this and really, really well made. They're a 38 or a size 8. Again, these are probably $250-ish shoes retail. I couldn't find these exact shoes, but I found a similar pair. And I hope that these do sell well because they're beautiful. And these I paid, let's see, $13.99 for with 25% off, so that's $9.79. Okay, I got a couple more here. These are the most amazing vintage Stuart Weitzman 1980 shoes I've seen in a long time. These say Goldberg all over them. And they're like multicolor Florida sunroom fabric with multicolored florals. They're perfect for like Halloween costume for 80s or 80s parties or any kind of vintage party. I absolutely adore these. And they're a size 8 with the pointy toe. So maybe if you're a 7.5, you might be able to fit into them. But they're in pretty good condition too. They just have some marks, a little bit of marks on them from being worn. But other than that, these 80s shoes are beauts. All right, let's go. Now the last, these are, I find so many good pairs that are not in my size. So these are Dolce Vita from Nordstrom as well. And if you search the Dolce Vita style and it comes up shop Nordstrom, you know they're from Nordstrom and not Target. So these are calf hair, pony hair, flats with pointed toes, and they're in excellent condition. The hair is in perfect condition. There's just a teeny tiny scuff on the toe here. And these are a size 9.5, but they are kind of the perfect fall flats with the pony hair. I can't pass up pony hair or calf hair. I can't pass it up. I just love it. So they're leather with the calf hair. All right, last 2 pairs of shoes. These are another pair of Dolce Vitas, and they're actually super comfortable. I mean, like the suede on these is so soft. And again, they're not my size. They're 7.5, but they're like wingtip tassel flats, and everything is in really pretty good condition, except there's just a couple spots on them for being worn, but nothing major. And they're just so soft. I mean, you can just kind of see how they flop around there, but they're like a perfect nude tan kind of everyday flat for the fall. And the last pair are Ellen Degeneres, so ED by Ellen Degeneres. And these are like fringe flats, like walking shoes. And these are the softest. I mean, they are butter soft. And they have the fringe on them. They're extremely comfortable. And these are a size 8.5. But I love the bottom of them that say love. I really enjoy the Ellen DeGeneres shoes. I think she did a good job with the flats and the ballet flats and the work shoes because they're really, really cute. So, that's that. All right, guys, that is my shoe haul from this week. I am going to film an actual haul video, and I'll post it this weekend or Monday for all the clothes I got. I got a ton of clothes. So I think that you guys will be able to watch it kind of at your own pace. There's probably like 100 things. And that way, if I just film it and throw it up on YouTube, you can watch it whenever you want instead of it being live. I have some really, really great content ideas coming out to you in August so far this year and coming up. And so I think you're really going to like them. If you have any suggestions for content or you want me to help you with anything, please, please, please let me know. I am going to be at Posh Live, Posh Fest Live in Washington, D.C. on August 21st. So if you can come out and hang out and meet me, I would love to meet you guys. And I think I'm going to be a little bit involved with the event as well, but I'll have more details for that once it's announced. And, as always, thank you so much for watching. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anyone's questions over here. Hello, everyone. Everyone is so fun. So nice. Let's see. I think I answered the Dance Go question. I answered the shoe question, the glue question, I'm sorry. And, oh, hi, Eileen. Well, I'm so glad you're impressed with me because that's pretty exciting. Let's see. Glue, glue, glue. Hi, Mother's Mustache. Glad that you stopped by. All right. Well, I think I got everyone's questions, and you must have all been enthralled by my content since I didn't have a ton of comments or questions, but I'm glad you could stop by, and I hope that my pricing strategy makes sense for you. You know, I always on Poshmark, you want to mark it up, but not so obnoxiously high that it turns people off. So I always try to stay within that 20 to 30% range, and hopefully that makes it realistic. You always kind of get some buyers that are interested, but maybe they don't want to pay at that price. So a closet clear out or a price drop or a price to likers might help seal that sale. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you liked all my shoes or you just think I'm amazing, you can always give me a thumbs up. If you think I'm annoying, a thumbs down works well too. It's fine. I get them all the time. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.